Hello guys, welcome to the Monday forecast. So let's take a look at the market, and first we have the Euro US dollar. So this pair is clearly stuck in a range now, and we have just broken the low, retraced, created a huge wick down, and I'm expecting a larger range here, so I'm expecting to see nothing special, especially it's the beginning of the week, so we need to be more patient. Now what I'm looking for, of course, as always, a large breakout out of this huge range. A large breakout to the upside or a large breakout to the downside, a nice large impulse, so anything like that. Now I'm not looking for an ascending or a descending because we're stuck in just a huge range, so I want to see that large momentum move away from this structure and give us a nice trend. Otherwise I'm just not trading this. This is a slow pair anyway, so not a lot of trades, and it can just range for a really long time, maybe even months, 2 or 3 months. It is known to range for a really long time. So euro and the Japanese yen is also stuck in a sideways range right at this point on the top of the impulse. So we did have this impulse up right here, and then we broke the high, retraced, broke the high, retraced again, broke the low, retraced, broke the low, retraced again, and I'm expecting just to see a larger range from this point, something like this, a larger range. And what I want to see on this particular pair is the same as on EU, but this is looking a little bit better since it's not stuck in a huge sideways range. What I want to see is that nice large impulse up, then a flag, or that large impulse down, also a flag. And I would also consider taking maybe a descending channel or an ascending channel. It all depends on how it looks like. If it's a very clean channel, then a nice reversal to the upside, a flag to buy, or a nice ascending channel like this, and then a nice reversal trade to the downside to maybe go short. Again, it all depends on how the price action forms. So then we have the Aussie and the US dollar. So this one is forming this sort of an ascending. It was stuck in a range right here, so stuck in a clear range at this point. And then what happened, then we did ascend to the upside, so we broke the low, created a huge wick, started ascending, and then started trending. So we got a large push, pullback, another large push, and we kind of did break out of the range, but not by much. We got double wicks on the top, and I'm expecting just to see maybe a nice range here, and then I would maybe consider taking a flag. But to be honest, since it's Monday, trades don't usually work out that good, and this first breakout is just not looking that convincing. So what I would really like to see, instead of a flag or descending to the entry area, so to this inside bar, I want to see it continue up. So I want to see another push that would be really high probability, then a nice flag or a nice maybe break and retest, and then we would have a established trend. Since right here we were trending up, but the price was stuck between the low and the high. So this is the first break out of the high, and now we're getting a pullback. So I want to see it continue to the upside and give us that nice trend. Then I would definitely be interested in placing a buy order. So something like this, a nice pullback and then a nice continuation, then that would be a good clean trend. So Aussie and the Japanese yen. So I am currently in a long trade from this point right here. So right about here I was in a long trade, and let me take it back with the replay button. So it was somewhere around, no, one more candle, so it was here. So this was definitely a really high probability good trade, or is, because I'm still in it. So what was happening, we had a nice push up, a bit of an aggressive pullback, but then we continued up, retraced, but then we continued and got some nice conviction, got some nice continuation, broke with one candle, continued up, then we got this nice pullback. So let me even take it back to here. We got this nice pullback where the price was just not showing a momentum shift. It was struggling to go down. That was also a very good sign, and I was very happy to then look for a continuation to the upside. We got push up, clean close, so almost no wick, which was definitely a really good sign to buy. And I placed a pending order at the inside bar, which was here, got tagged in with the next candle, then the price action continued up, this was a counter trend move, so I managed to reduce some risk, and it is now a running trade. Currently it is in the red, so we will see my stops are 2 pips below this candle right here, so at around 93.950, and it is going really close, so we will see what happens. Again, I really did like this trade. It was very, very high probability, and if we do continue up, I will be looking to scale in with a nice flag, or I want to see that nice pullback and then maybe a break and retest like this. But I just want to see this clean up a bit, because currently we did break the high retrace, got a really aggressive pullback with this candle, continued up, and then sort of created the wick and retraced again, got another aggressive retrace. So this is just kind of more showing us range bound price action than some good price action. So in order to scale into the trade, I'm looking for that nice push to the upside, and then, as I said, a flag or a nice break and retest, whichever one we get. Also, I'm seeing if maybe this will start to ascend like this. If it starts to ascend, then I'm looking for that reversal to the downside, look to sell. Or if we start to descend, then I would not be looking for a reversal, for 2 reasons. First, the reversals don't really work out on this particular pair, and then it would show sort of an ascending structure right here, and ascending going into a descending, which is definitely a big warning sign that more ranging price action will happen. And so for the last pair, the pound US dollar, still stuck in a range. Nothing has happened from the market open. What was happening before is we were kind of in this corrective descending structure right here, so stuck in this corrective descending, and now we have, so before we have broke the low, created a huge wick retraced, and are now stuck in this larger range like this. So I'm expecting actually more of this range between the low and the high. What I'm looking for, especially on this pair, is that large impulse up, then to buy, or that large push down, and then to get a nice sell opportunity, maybe a flag. But what I would really like to see, what is the highest probability here, is to get that push down, one candle pullback, and then a nice break and retest trade. That is definitely the highest probability. So yeah, that is it for the forecast. Looks like the Aussie Japanese yen is trending up. Also Aussie US dollar has potential, so I would focus on those 2 pairs. But we have seen a slowdown now, so do be a bit more careful, especially it's beginning of the week. So I'm only taking those really high probability setups that have a clean close on the top, so not many wicks, and with a nice trend like this one. So with this nice uptrend, no momentum shift in the pullback right here, no momentum shift here, no momentum shift here, and then a nice clean close to enter. So that is it, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the next forecast.